What's up, it's Cairo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're hitting the ranked ladder with Mono White Aggro. It's day 2, February 2nd, March 2nd, into the new season. We are Platinum 3, and we're going to be trying to do some ranked play this month and try to hit Mythic again. The deck is right here in front of you. There's a deck list below, down in the comments. If you want to import it and use this deck, by all means, follow that link. And this deck is still pretty good. Mono White is still good. So I hope you enjoy the matches. Consider liking and subscribing. And without further ado, enjoy. Some of you all said you were missing the Mono White videos. This one's for you. Let's go. Mono White Aggro. 3 lands, Hopeful Initiate, Usher, and 2 Apparitions. We can work with this. I think we'll go Usher first. Be as aggressive as we possibly can until we figure out what our opponent's playing. Okay, more than likely mono green. So, do we want to trade the Usher? Probably. We have another one and an Initiate in our hand. Let's go in, see if they want to trade. They don't. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll throw the other Usher out and the Initiate. They play a pack leader. We can Apparition that and then start hammering. Important to note they have 1 snow-covered land at this point. For Blizzard Brawl, they need 3. Coming in for 2. We'll take that. Okay. Let's give them the opportunity to trade first. We'll go in, activate training on the Initiate. They do want to trade that. Alright. Go Mina. Make their Blizzard Brawl, if they get it, cost 1 more, or another Ranger class unplayable unless they have another land. Also, first strike against the pack leader on defense. So if they play an old growth troll here, we have an Apparition for that. Pack leader. And what else? Nothing else. There's a cave. Okay. Let's Apparition the pack leader. Now we'll go in, still offer the trade for the Usher. Trade's still available. Okay. Sculptor. Okay, got the concede. Nice. Ooh, okay, we have an Initiate turn 1, Thalia turn 2, and Spellbinder turn 3. We don't have any control, but hopefully we draw into a Brutal Cathar or Apparition or something. Okay. Opponent's on blue. They could Fading Hope that, because they're debating it, right? They have something to play. Yep. Gotcha. Okay, blue-white. That could be a Doomscar. That could be a Behold the Multiverse. It could be a Sock Coming. So what do we want? We probably want Thalia. Slow down their plays. Okay, attack first. And we're going to deploy the Spellbinder. See if they want to counter it or they let us into their hand to see what they have. Could be a Jwari Disruption. Could use that Slot Coming, which is actually okay if that's what that is. Fading Hope, Celestis, Spell Pierce. A non-creature spell. Okay, we don't care about the spell pierce at all. Celestis we don't want coming down, so we don't want them playing that. That generates them value, and we don't like that. So their Fading Hope in hand costs 2 right now. If that is a Doomscar that's foretold, that's going to cost 6. So let's go in first, make them act, or see if they want to act. Yeah. So we want to make sure that Thalia is on board at all times. If we would have played Adeline there and they bounced the Thalia, we couldn't replay it. So let's play this first. And let's get initiated. Yep, Doomscar. Alright. So then, at this point, we'll play Adeline. And we'll play Luminarch Aspirant. Hopefully they don't have another sweeper. Place the counter there. They're playing the Celestis to hold up mana for Fading Hope. Let's give them a choice what they want to Fading Hope. Diversify, put the counter there so when they Fading Hope something. Okay. See if they have another sweeper. They do. Okay, so let's get the Spellbinder in. See if they have another sweeper. They do. Alright, take that away. And then we'll go in with Adeline. Not sure if they can stop us. Depends on what they drew. Deluge. Alright. 2 mana available. Spell Pierce not going to help them here. They're going to have to take both of these out. I'm not sure that they can do that. They'll have to draw like 2 Fading Hope and Portable... No, not even that. Alright, that helps. Alright, in. Gives them another turn. Okay. They go to 2. They have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Their Farewell costs 8. We have a Cave of the Frost Dragon ready to deploy too, so we'll see. See what they can do this turn. Doomscar, okay. See if they have a bounce spell. In. They do. Alright. In with the Usher. Down with the Cave. Okay, they have 8 now. They have their own Cave of the Frost Dragon, but we'll power ours up. In. They have to power theirs up here if they don't have a bounce spell to block ours. We'll get in for 2 possibly, and then make it a 1/1. Block there. Okay, so they must have interaction with the Cave of the Frost Dragon then. Because otherwise they're dead. Yep. Okay, what'd they draw? They're wanting to get that memory deluge off. I know that. That's what's going to get them some advantage. But they can't do it right now. They have to save mana for the cave. We're in a tough spot. They're in a tough spot. Wow. All right. So I guess they're hoping to pull up a Fading Hope to stop the cave. If they can't stop the cave, yeah. I don't know. Risky. I see what they're doing there, though. They're like, well, basically, we need to hit this card advantage off the deluge to get something in and close this game out. But looks like they didn't pull it up. Okay, we're on the draw, but this looks like a pretty decent hand. Turn 1, Usher. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Forest with snow typically means mono green, so we'll see. What I don't like about our hand against mono green is we don't have a portable hole early. We don't have a brutal Kethar to stop their big beasts, but we'll see what happens. Here's an Usher. Usher. Good news is we do have 4 mana that we can bring our adversary in and pump our whole squad, so that's cool. Let's go Aspirant. Let's wait. More valuable as a blocker right now, and if we can put up the other Aspirant next turn, we can make it at 5/4. So it's actually pretty valuable. What does that mean? Inscription? We'll let it go. Okay, well there's an apparition. So let's save the apparition. We'll attack. What we don't want to see hit the board is an Ulvenwald Oddity, triggering pack leaders' card draw ability. We also don't want to see... An Olgoth Troll wouldn't be bad for us, actually. We can apparition that out. We don't want to see Blizzard Brawl. There's an inscription. I knew they had it. Alright. So they're going to attack in, trigger that. I think we're okay with that. See what else they do with their turn. Nothing. Alright. So, let's pump the squad. Their removal is typically going to come in the form of fight spells, so if we leave adversary up and they fight it, we still gain the 6 life, letting us go in here for 10. Still have an apparition for a troll if it comes down. I don't think even unnatural growth would help them at this point. They can do a bunch to us, but if we have this life link to keep us alive, keep us afloat, they have the question being aggressive here. In the club of homies. Ulvenwald. Gain the life. Okay, so they have to question whether or not they want to come in here. They come in with the pack leader and the innkeeper. We're gonna gain 6 and kill one of their things. They're brawling out on the usher. Alright. So I guess they don't come in with anything. Alright, so we can apparition away their oddity. Put 2 counters on the aspirants, making them 3/3s. They have to block both of them, right? And they still die. And then if they block... Yeah, this seems good. Seems like this will decimate their board. Even if we lose both of our aspirants, we're okay. Initiate in. And we're going to keep up Iganjo. I'm not going to play it as a land because I want to be able to take something out. Alright, good game. We got there. Holding on to that apparition was good. Wandering Emperor. Avatar. Does that mean mono white? Or are you trying to play a trick on us? We have 3 ushers. So this goes really well if they're slower and really bad if they're not. Let's try it. Usher times 3. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like they're on maybe mono white. Let's try to be intimidating here. Oh. Selesnya enchantments, I'm gonna assume. They have to be aggressive. Block there. We'll make 1. Announcement. Yep. Perfect play against us, actually. So... in. Didn't really want to use that there. I'd rather use it on like a Jakai Naturalist or something like that. Yep. But it's just too much value. Alright. Then they get their wedding announcement back. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss, my friends. Sentinel we can go in with. And Initiate. We cannot attack with the Usher because of the 3/3 token. So we'll chill. Forced us into using the apparition early. See if they make any mistakes. I doubt it. Alright, what are we coming in with? Jakai Naturalist. That'll be a 3/3 lifelinker. I'm willing to trade these two, I think. Okay. This lets us get Coven. We have a problem because we can't activate training on Hopeful Initiate because it'll just die. So let's try to continue here. Get rid of the Jukai Naturalist, and we will go protection from blue. This way they can't return the Jukai Naturalist by discarding a card. That's nice, but ultimately I don't think it's going to matter. There's another one. Be gone, Joe. Reidane. Alright. We're gonna give that, we're gonna just say good game. Good game, Selesnya Enchantments. You're strong. That is a strong deck. Pretty damn good. Okay, we're on the draw, but this looks pretty decent. Keep it. Got an Initiate into an Adversary. Looks like we're playing against Orzhov Control, or maybe Esper, but more likely Orzhov with Edgar and Wedding Announcement and all that good stuff that Mono White hates. But we'll do our best. Adversary. Okay. Put in our Adversary. Probably Portable Hole that next turn, unless... Okay. Spellbinder is going to take... probably Reidane or our Spellbinder, I would assume. Yeah. Throw it on Adeline. Go with both. They can outright kill our Initiate, but that leaves our Adversary alive with the life gain. Okay, that's fine too. We like that. Now Reidane has to come down, like, now, because of their potential to be doing big spells. So, Reidane. Go in for one. Their Adversary. We can Portable Hole that, not a problem. Which we'll do now. And I'm not sure that they're on control, really. Like Meat Hook and things, because they've had a lot of little creatures that they probably wouldn't want to die. So let's just throw out our Cathar here. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go in with Reidane. We're going to let our Cathar flip. And then we'll Spellbinder, hopefully draw one drop or something next turn, and we'll be able to double spell and get rid of Edgar. It's a long shot, but seem to be on kind of a weird Orzhov build. Valky doesn't do anything to us right now. Or we could just Apparition. That seems good. They could be holding up a Vanishing Verse. Let's see. Before we get blown out using our apparition. Yeah, for sure. What else we got? Sphere of Annihilation. Okay. We don't care about that too much because we can apparition that because it takes a turn to go off. So let's get rid of Sorin. And we'll just hang out. Alright. Conceded. They just ran out of resources. But that was close. It really was. I mean, I'm not convinced that we actually won that if they would have drawn another Sorin or something like that. Alright, we're on the play. We don't want to see Portable Hole on the play, really. But we have 2 adversaries and an apparition, so... You know, we don't have a turn 1 play, but that can be alright. Cave. Cave is down, people. Generous Visitor. Okay, so that's fine. Let's adversary first. Give them the opportunity to use the Generous Visitor to build up, like, you know, maybe they're going to play a Jakai Naturalist, which will Portable Hole, and then we'll do something with the... I wish we had an Aspirant here. We'll see. But if a Jakai Naturalist hits the board, we're going to Portable Hole that for sure. Or that. But yeah, we don't want that either. So... out with you. In with the Usher. We're not going to attack. Pains me to do that, but we don't want to lose the adversary to the Generous Visitor. There's a Naturalist. Another Visitor. Alright. In here. I'll trade you for your 1/1. Champion, get a rune, play a rune. Yep. Deck's great. Deck's very powerful. Lifelink rune on probably their Generous Visitor. 4/4. Yeah. Okay. In. They block both to get their Naturalist back. I guess we destroy the champion, which is fine. And in. Okay, they must have a big removal in their hand they're waiting to use here. Or they're just going to double down and make this huge. So what puts us ahead? Another Apparition or a Brutal Cathar will put us ahead. But other than that, they're going to be gaining a shitload of life. Naya Runes is good, people. If you're looking for something to ladder with, Mono White's good, but Naya Runes, when it goes off, is really good too. So, They're going to be coming in for 13 more. Yeah. If Naya Runes pops off, you really need to be playing control. Like, or if you're playing aggro, you have to be faster. Coming in with both. Yeah, for 16. Okay, well, this helps, certainly, but... Okay, in with everything. Okay, they have trample damage on us, but we'll make a chump blocker here to block a Runeforged champion. That's still really our only play. Try to gain maximum life, because we're certainly not blocking with our adversaries. See if they have more runes. Yep, they got there. So that's going to be a 12. 12. 13. They can deal 11 to us right now. Okay. Yeah, Naya Runes is good. We'll just let them kill us. They earned it. They really did play pretty well. Alright, come on in. Come on in with you. Yeah. We're good. Ugh. Ended the game with 34 life. That's such a strong deck. So that's going to wrap it up for our Mono White Aggro video for today. As you can see, Mono White still performs pretty well. There are not really many new Neon Dynasty cards in here. There's only one, I believe. So if you're a little bit low on Neon Dynasty cards, this may be the deck to run for you if you're trying to hit the ladder and rank up, because you can use the cards that came out of Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow and older, still with no problem in this meta. So let's break down the deck. There are 4 Hopeful Initiates. This card was good a month or two ago. It's gotten much better because of the amount of Selesnya enchantments that you will be facing, or Naya runes. There are a lot of enchantments in the meta. So this extra clause of 3 mana, remove a couple counters from creatures you control and destroy an artifact or enchantment becomes super relevant. So if you're facing Naya runes and they have a bunch of runes stacked on a Jukai Naturalist or an enchantment creature, remember that you can do this. For 3 mana, you can just destroy that creature if it's an enchantment creature. That comes into play a lot in this meta. 2 portable holes for early removal. This is still fantastic against other aggro matchups. It's cheap. It's easy to play along with another creature. So if you're on turn 3, you can easily play this along with one of your 2-drops. 4 Ushers of the Fallen. Good 2/1 aggressive card. Intrepid Adversary. We run 4 of these because it's a great 2-drop at a 3/1 lifelink. It's ultra aggressive, but having the ability to pump up your entire squad on turn 4 or 6 is sometimes puts it over the top. Luminarch Aspirant, one of the best white cards in the meta, hands down. We run 4. Sun Gold Sentinels, good aggressive 2-drop, 3/2, but the Coven ability is actually relevant when you're playing against particularly another mono-colored deck, like say mono green or something, where they get these big creatures in the way and you're having trouble attacking in. The Coven, you can actually give it protection from green, go in, get those last little bits of lethal damage before they can win the game. Mina Harker, this is actually Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, but this is a Dracula alternate art. So 2/1 first strike, non-creature spells costing 1 more to cast. Huge in the meta versus Orzhov, versus mono black control, Azorius. Actually quite relevant against Naya runes and Selesnya enchantments too, because they tend to play a lot of non-creature spells. So if you're facing those, you see the typical signs of control. Make sure this is your 2-drop if you have choices. Brutal Cathar, great removal. Elite Spellbinder, awesome for exiling things out of our opponent's hands. We can disrupt their mana early, or we can get rid of their big bombs. Reidane, perfect for taxing big spells. Also, if you happen to be playing mono green, they're still running snowlands, so that makes all their snowlands come in tapped. There's also a time and place for Valkmir Protector Shield in this meta. If you're facing a mono red deck, there are a few out there that are ultra wide with a bunch of 1/1 2/2s. That can help you win games. Adeline is the basically powerhouse of our deck. For 3, if we can get Adeline and have her stick on the board, the game's usually over because of just the raw power that Adeline brings to the table. Skyclave Apparition, classic. Always a classic, great removal. 1 Legion Angel at the top of the curve, 3 in the sideboard. We have 2 Caves of the Frost Dragon. We cannot run Faceless Haven anymore because, as you know, it's banned a few weeks back. But the deck doesn't suffer too much from it. Caves are a little bit more expensive, but they do help to recover from board wipes and get that last little bit of lethal damage in. The 1 Kamigawa card that we do have is Iganjo's Seat of the Empire. This is an untapped, a land that comes in untapped and gives you a white mana, but you can also channel it to deal 4 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. That cost does go down with the amount of legendary creatures that you have out, and we have a few of them in this deck. We have Adeline, Reidane, and Thalia. So if you have 3 of them out, this costs, or 2 of them out, excuse me, this costs 1. So might even be worth running 2 of these. I'm running 1 right now. Might change that because I've found that whenever I've had it, it's been awesome. So that is the deck. If you like the video, if you like the gameplay, please check out some of the other videos. There's a Neon Dynasty standard playlist that should be linked up in the top, and consider subscribing to the channel to support the channel. And I will see you on the next stream, which will be tomorrow. Thank you.